Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is the Hood Oracle, aka Karmic Source Nightmare, coming at you with a very, very different type of reading. This reading is a request from one of my viewers. So this reading is a response to that request that was made under one of my videos. So this is for you, darling, and for anybody else that needs it, okay? This reading is going to be a karmic reading about what specific spells are being placed on the divine feminine. Now, I did use my pendulum before I went ahead and shuffled the cards and laid them out. And when I used my pendulum, I asked a simple yes or no answer. Are the karmics using black magic on the divine feminine? And it said a resounding yes. Okay, that thing swung back and forth so hard it was unmistakable. I implore you guys, if you have cards, get yourself a pendulum as well. It really adds to clarity, okay? Get yourselves a pendulum. I have two. I have one that I use for general readings for everybody else, and I have one that I use that I got with my friend. She knows who she is. Very, very beautiful one. And that one I use for personal readings on myself, okay, because it has my energy, okay? So I have several cards out here. Some are coupled up with signifiers. And the overall energy I got here is the Tower. So they want to, quote unquote, fuck your shit up. They're very angry. Very angry. Bitter, jealous, vengeful, and hateful, and spiteful. Okay. We start with the Emperor. So they may be using domination spells. Domination spells usually, as far as I know from my culture and, the magic that my side uses, there is a deity called Santa Marta la Dominadora. Okay? Saint Martha the Dominator. She has a boa. I think it's a boa constrictor. No, it's a yellow snake. I don't know what kind of snake that is, but it's a big yellow snake. The really, really big one, and it's around her neck. Okay. Usually, Marta is used on men. So this might be a combination of her using it on you. I don't know how this works on women, if it's a woman using it, but the male complement to that is, God, I need to remember his name. He was an African slave that outsmarted the devil. I forget his name. Coño. The thing is that he's very, very popular. I forget his name. When I remember his name, I'll put it here in the comments, okay? But those of you who know who this is, leave it in the comments so that, maybe I don't have to do it and you guys will know from the comments, okay? But there are two versions, the male version and the female version, okay? So I feel like she may be using Dominadora on the woman, or she might be using a combination of Dominadora and, God, what is his name? I forget his name and it escapes me. I don't know why. Any of y'all watching that know who I'm referring to, please put it in the comments so that, other people can be helped by this, okay? And that's basically to control any aspect of your life, okay? It's very specific, all right? Another spell that they may be using with this Three of Swords here is, and I'm not quite sure what the name of the spell is because they go by different names. There's really no specifics when it comes to these spells. What the names are, it's all about the energetics and the intention of it. And with the Three of Swords here, I feel that this particular one is being used by a karmic that has had the foot put in her, up her ass by the masculine, but she doesn't want the feminine to feel like there's freedom there. She doesn't want the feminine to feel like she's gone. Even though she is, she doesn't want the feminine to feel like she's gone, because we can always tell when the bitch is left. Okay? So what she may be doing with this Three of Swords here is an energetic spell where her presence is still there. Okay? In his auric field, which makes you think that she's still around. What she also may be doing is to kind of give a visual effect to you. Is she may be using on social media a picture that's old, that she never used before because honestly she didn't like the photo, okay, for whatever reason, maybe how she looked in it, how he looked at it, whatever. And she never used it before, but she's going to pass it off as a new picture because Facebook and all of these social medias, they can't decipher if it's an old picture or a new picture. All their job is to post it for you. So she could be using an old photo, passing it off as new to confuse you. This is all about illusion. This particular card is all about the illusion that she's still around when she's not. So be aware of that energy, okay? Next up, the Lover's card. She may be using a confusion spell, and it may be a black skull candle. With the masculine in mind, as to who is his feminine. The longer that masculine is confused, the longer he doesn't make a decision. Okay? These are for those that are scared that masculine is going to leave, so they went to work with this type of spell. Now, I am picking up that a lot of these workers that have been working with the karmic are either doing this or telling the karmic how to do it themselves, okay? I feel that these karmics will pay extra for a little bit of more quote-unquote security, having the worker do it for them, okay? I'm also picking up with the Lover's card here that these karmics don't know that they're karmics, and they feel that they are the divine feminine and that you're the karmic. I know. I can I can feel y'all reaction to that just now, okay? So these are confused people that are doing spell work on an assumption that they are something when they in fact are not, which makes this even worse, okay? I think this is the worst out of the three, all right? Because domination, you know, once you're aware with this reading or any other reading that this is what they're doing, your mind switches and it's like, oh, really, bitch? Okay. And it's like, you know, part of the power that a feminine has is that once she's aware of something, whatever magic that was placed has no effect. This is why I want as many people as possible to watch this video and share it, because the more people that are aware of this, whether it's you feminine or your circle, even if they don't instantly believe it, the seed has already been planted. The awareness has been planted. So I implore you to share this video, okay? However you need to, okay? Whether you're a divine masculine, a divine feminine, okay? Share this video with whoever needs it. Because even if their ego is telling them no in the instant, because that ego is telling them you've been misled. you've been fooled. You're a fool. You're stupid. But once they drop that and let in the knowledge and the energy from the knowledge, things switch. This is why these karmics don't like these videos being done. It's not even about the content. I'm going to tell you guys. It's not even about the content anymore, okay? If you put yourself in the karmic shoes, a lot of these love and lighters will say, put yourself in the karmic shoes. Okay, put yourself in the karmic shoes and imagine you're trying to do something to stop union. And here comes me. Here comes all of these other tarot card readers that do what I do. Fucking your shit up. Damn. Now she knows. So it doesn't even matter what is contained in the video. The fact that we're making these videos is enough to ruffle the feathers of the karmic. Because they didn't want you to be aware. They didn't want you to be educated on this, illuminated on this. But now you are. So when you know what's being done, your brain, your heart, your whole psyche changes in such a fashion that once you know what's going on and you have the education, you have the knowledge, and you have it there in the back of your brain. And it's going to be here on this channel whenever you need to refer to it. So don't you worry, guys. I'm not taking it down. Okay? Once you know what's going on, knowledge is power. People say it all the time, but just think of that vibration. You know now. You're a divine feminine. You watched this video and you know now. Now I know what you did, bitch. Now she's scrambling, karmic, to find out something that you're going to find out anyway, because either I'm going to pull cards or some other reader's going to pull cards. One of us is going to tell you. One of us is going to tell you. And once you have that information, guys, I want it to settle in for a little bit. Okay? I know that I'm detracting here and we will finish this reading, but this bears to be said. Okay? Spirit's using me, y'all. Okay? Knowledge is power. Think about the things that you have learned on this channel and other channels. Think about what you have learned. As long as it doesn't conflict one with the other, okay? Because then you can confuse yourself. Think about the things that I've said on this channel. Think about supporting information from other channels, okay? Because I'm not going to channel everything, okay? That's a lot. That's a lot for me to do, okay? It does have to go through different people, okay? Different things get channeled from different people, okay? I can't do everything. But think of what you've learned so far. If you didn't have somebody telling you that there was black magic being performed, and I was that bitch, I'ma say it, I was that one talking about this before anybody else did. When enough people became aware, the energetics changed and other readers started picking up on it. And it became a domino effect. Now, there is hardly any video that you see here on YouTube that doesn't address what's being done behind the scenes. But somebody had to do it. Oh, and my voice was shaking. Okay? I was a little nervous the first time that I said that black magic was being done. I think you guys that have been with me for a while remember that video. My voice was shaking. I don't know if I should say this. I don't know if I should say this. I don't know if I should say this. But then once I did, God's words poured forth. Has to start somewhere, guys. There's a lot of shit that I have talked about on this channel that a lot of other readers are picking up on now. 3 months down the line, 6 months down the line, 9 months down the line. But eventually, I found that I'll talk about something, even if it seems so far-fetched. Next thing you know, other people are picking up on it. But it has to start somewhere, right? I guess I'm that bitch. Anyway, moving on. That's been a little editorial. I got jokes. Moving on. 2 of Swords. They can be placing spells on you using a black skull candle, because a lot of the fear is mind-based. Fear is based in the mind, okay? The heart is brave. The mind is loud. And swords are mental, okay? So with this, I feel to destroy your confidence and destroy your gumption to continue on this journey, they could be doing a black skull candle spell on you to confuse you whether you are the divine feminine or the karmic. I'm going to tell you, a true divine feminine knows and doesn't even... And the thing is that these karmics have some knowledge of what they can use on you. This is why I tell you, fortify your mind, strengthen your heart. When you strengthen these 2 muscles, they can't do anything to you. Because they'll start with your mind and eventually try to attack your heart. Because once the mind is weak, guys, I'm going to tell you something. It'll be very easy for them to infiltrate your other energy centers. This is why you have to strengthen your mind first. Your heart is there. You love your masculine. But if you're overthinking things, if you're doubting, overthinking and doubting resides in the mind. Fear resides in the mind. Bravery, truth resides in the heart. Once you strengthen and fortify your mind, there's nothing they can do to you. Nothing. Now, this whole video is not meant to make anybody scared, especially for the newbies that, just discovered that they're twins. Looking at my videos, this is not meant to make anybody scared. This is, as a matter of fact, this is the best time for you to start watching these videos, because them knowing that you're green and a newbie, they will try their damnedest to destroy you before you even get a chance to grow. They will stomp you as a seedling under the earth so that you never, ever grow. And that's not what I'm going to allow. There's a reason they call me the big sister here, okay? Because I'm that bitch. I won't allow anybody to be trampled on by some salty, bitter, miserable ass karmic, okay? Or karmics. Next up, we have the 10 of Cups with the 4 of Pentacles. This is family based, okay? So this is specifically for karmics that have children with the masculine. Now, what I'm getting with these 2 cards here is, even when the actual situationship, because I'm not going to call it a relationship. The root word of relationship is relating, and they don't relate, okay? They're not a match, okay? And they don't relate to each other. They have tolerated each other, especially the DM, tolerating the karmic. She's become intolerable. Ten of Cups, with the Four of Pentacles is all about her doing a spell. And I feel that this is in regards to masculines that have already started the legal process to remove themselves from the house. Okay? I feel this is linked to the video that I did the other day about how the karmics are trying to bend the law in their favor. Okay? This ain't biblical times, boo-boo, where a Jezebel like you can appear before a King Solomon type and try to swindle King Solomon. King Solomon was a very wise judge, and I do have faith in the judicial system, in the legal system, because I do feel that the divine is going to use our earthly laws to dispense judgment on the karmic, okay? But it's not that she's not going to try to use some kind of legal bending spell, okay? She's going to try to have the masculine force to stay living with her. I don't understand. He hasn't touched you. In a lot of these cases, they haven't had sex in, I'd say, months to a year now. Okay, they haven't touched each other. And if they have, it's been like robotic and unfeeling and uninspired. Mechanical even. And I'm going to tell you, karmics that are using this particular spell, I don't know how you can lay up with a man that the only reason that he gets off at all is because he's thinking about his feminine. Do you actually think he sees your face? I'm going to be blunt and crass right now. When he comes, it's not because of you. You're a vehicle, but not the reason, if you get my meaning. Biologically, he's going to come, okay? Because of the whole mechanics of the thing. It's the physical act. But there, trust you me, there is no passion behind it. It's all biological, not emotional. When he sees heaven, it's his feminine's face that he sees. So essentially, DM is using you as a rag or as one of those like toys that they have for men that, you know, don't get laid. Okay? That's basically what you are, karmic, if he is still fucking you. And if he is, I would really, really be careful, masculine, because 9 times out of 10, these karmics are very much in a vindictive, retaliatory energy. And she may have fucked your homeboy. If you got a brother, she may have fucked your brother. And if it's somebody in the outskirts of your circle, I would get you tested. If you're itching a little bit, I would check that out. That has nothing to do with dick sweat, my friend. I would go to the doctor and have that shit checked out. And stop touching the bitch. Anyway, moving on. We have the Knight of Swords with the Two of Pentacles. Again, I feel with this Knight of Swords and Two of Pentacles, what she's using is your own anger, feminine, against you. Okay? She wants to bring you out, but she wants to make you look like the crazy one to initiate. So what she'll do is send energetics, and a lot of this is going to be visual so you see it. So she's going to be using social media a lot, especially with the swords here, to post things to piss you off in the hopes that she brings you out. Unless this bitch knocks on your door and tries to throw the first punch, do not engage this bitch. Keep the receipts, keep the screenshots, because you're going to need them, but do not engage this bitch. Do not. Because she's trying to make you look like a nut. She knows how passionate you are about the masculine, and she's using it against you. She's using your own love for the masculine and your sensitive feelings as a woman against you. She's a lying, conniving, manipulative fucking snake in the grass. She's a viper. Do not forget that. Anything that has popped into your head, feminine, of what could be going on, I would suggest something to you. If it's popping into your head, don't act until you know more. Because if it's popping into your head, one of two things will happen. Either nothing else will be shown about it, or you'll get more information. But do not engage this bitch. Again, unless she tries to throw the first fucking punch, and you got to give her the ill left hook. Because we know we're not going to stand here being fucking, punched on and slapped on by a fucking karmic in the sake of turn the other cheek. I'm sorry. We don't do that. We're feminines, we're divines, but in no way does it say across our fucking foreheads, sucker. You strike, bitch, we will strike back. Bat. If I had to fucking take a bat to you, I will. It was a slip of the lip there, but if I had to fucking take a bat to you, I will. Don't think I won't, okay? Shit. Like that scene in Signs. I don't know if anybody ever seen Signs from M. Night Shyamalan. In that ending scene, I don't want to ruin it for everybody, but, stop the video or forward it if you need to. But in the end, he takes that baseball bat and swing, Meryl, swing. Don't turn me into Meryl. I will fucking swing. Okay? Whether it's with a bat or my fucking fist. Okay? So that slip of the lip there was meant to happen. Anyway. Be aware that some of these are not spells, but just manipulative tactics. Okay? Not every single one of these karmics are using black magic, but the underlying energy is manipulation. Black magic is a manipulation of energies. So manipulation is the crowding energy here, okay? Whether magic is being used specifically or not. Last two cards, guys. We have the Six of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. They know of the blessings that are coming to you, feminine. I feel that the divine has given them a glimpse into your future. I feel that these karmics have been bled dry financially, emotionally, physically by these workers that are straight up lying to them, giving them false hope. So the karma for the workers that they're using is going to be swift and severe. And I hereby call their integrity into question with these workers. So I'm talking to you workers. I'm talking to y'all. Are you really that starving that you have to destroy people's lives in the process? Are you really that hungry? Really? Because I've gotten a glimpse of some of these workers, and I don't think they've missed a meal in their lives. Sorry, I'm going to fucking say it. So, and I'm getting sweat. There's a worker there that sweats a lot. And she has like, oof, like the folds in her neck from the neck fat. One has her hair pulled up into a high, tight bun. Not a stitch of makeup. Very nasty energy. But, the karmics are not going to go for truthful, high vibrational readers. She may smoke either a cigar or a cigarette. I'm getting a specific worker. She has long nails, okay? So I don't know how she's pulling, cards with those long-ass nails. I mean, they're like really long, okay? And I feel that the nails are like 10 different fucking colors, which shows her confusion in her mind. She can't even settle on a fucking color. Yeah, I'm getting that this woman kind of smells a little bit. She has a smell to her. It's a mixture of old cigarette and BO. Yeah, attractive. You notice right away when you walk into this worker's space that she does some dark shit. I'm seeing claws, chicken claws. So she doesn't hide her shit. This might be somebody that really delves into like sacrifice. Okay, animal sacrifice. Because I am seeing chicken feet with the claws hanging on a wall. Very dark shit. It's barely lit. I'm seeing some shaker, like maracas or like a tambourine type instrument in the corner. Feathers, long black feathers. And I'm seeing smoke. She has a lot of smoke there. So it's a little confusing, the smoke that she uses for ritual and her actual smoking. She's a smoker. Whoever this worker is. I feel this is important to some divine feminine or masculine out there, or a combination of the two. Yeah, she's heavy set. The bra doesn't really fit her chest well. It's kind of like all over the place. It's very ill-fitting. And it kind of, her chest kind of rests on top of her stomach. Like, kind of like, I don't know who this is, but this is coming to me very, very specifically. So thank you, Spirit. I hope that this helps whoever needs the help. All right, so they're not showing me anything else. I feel that that's it, okay? Sometimes random channelings come in. This is what I'm telling you guys. A real channeling just happens. You can't plan a channeling, okay? Yeah, I'm not getting anything else. So, yeah. They're very, very specific as to the energy of this person, okay? All right. So, Six of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. This person is trying to, especially with this Tower card here, trying to make you connect any negative things that happen in your life to being on the twin flame journey, if that makes any sense. She wants you to leave the journey. She wants you to abandon your masculine, abandon the journey, so that whatever blessings that were meant for you can come to her. Okay? She's trying to superimpose herself on your destiny, basically. Okay? Especially some of you feminine that have been struggling financially are about to come into some kind of windfall. I can't tell you specifics of where it's coming from, unfortunately. But she has been told by this worker what's coming for you, and she told this worker, how do I stop this? Of course, the workers know what can and can't be done, but they lack integrity, so they're going to tell this karmic whatever they need to tell her to get paid. Okay? So this is your reading, guys. I hope that you got what you needed from it. Please like, share, and subscribe. On Instagram at HoodOracle777. If you need a personal reading, I do those on Instant Go for the most part. If you want a sit-down reading, go to my website. Look at one of the other videos that actually have my face on it, because that has the link, because it's a different format that I use for YouTube than this app that I'm using to send to YouTube. And that'll have the link for my website there. And those are for appointment requests, okay? That way we can carve out a time that's best for both of us, okay? Because you could always, click and, if I'm not available that time, these are blanket times. That's the time that I'm usually available, but things happen. So this is why you have to make an appointment request. That way we both are on the same page as to when it's best for the both of us, okay? That being said, I love you guys. As I said before, please like, share, and subscribe. Click that notification bell. I, for one, have done a lot of cleaning of my subscription list, and I realized that I was still subscribed to things that I didn't think that I was still subscribed to. So it was like, it was kind of a purge for me, and it feels lighter, because I wasn't even watching these channels anymore. I was like, you know what? There's no need to have it in my feed. So that being said, guys, I love you very, very much, and I hope that this was a helpful video. Please comment and give me your feedback. Any disrespectful, snarky karmic remarks will be, first of all, checked. And if it keeps on, you will be blocked and dismissed. Okay? So if you don't want the queen to clap back, then, keep your mouth shut. All right, guys. Love you very, very much, and I will talk to you soon. Happy Monday.